Good afternoon, people. PJT, Rate My Beer, and the infamous M. So, as you will have seen from the thumbnail, it's a triple. Actually, we haven't got a thumbnail yet, but I won't do it with the beers. I'll do it with the beers, not under the glasses. Bivina. Bivina comes in at 4% ABV, and that literally in a supermarket out of the tourist area in Vietnam costs you about 30-40p.
30p at the most.
It's about 30-40p.
Probably one of the cheapest ones in Vietnam.
But it's a nice, we've had it in the sun. It was actually the first beer on our last trip to Vietnam that we had.
Yeah, we'll go into that story in a minute.
We have the Saigon Special. This is about 60p, coming in at 4.9% ABV.
My go-to. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. I drink Vietnamese beer when I go to Vietnam, and that's when I drink.
And we also have the Saigon Export Premium, which is, strangely enough, 4.8% ABV. I don't get that. We're just going to Vietnam again next month, so we thought, we've kept these since we came back last time, so we thought let's have a little freshener on the luxury products.
To see if drinking these beers here in England is going to feel the same as drinking them there in Vietnam.
We've drunk the other ones already.
She'd
had a few then, though.
Yeah.
She'd had a few. Right, let's get the camera right. Yeah. So. Yeah. Right.
Okay.
I'll pour the Saigon. No, the Export Premium, 4.8. And like I say, you're literally looking at 3 beers here. I would say it costs you £1.50, £1.60 for the whole 3.
The whole lot.
And these are 330 mils, all of them. So here is your Export Premium, which is very popular out there. I mean, give it a bit of life, shall I? There you are. Let's give it a bit more life than it would have had.
Same.
So there's that one. I'll leave that there. Do you want me to do this one?
Yeah, if you could.
And this is, well, it's your favourite, wasn't it?
It's my go-to.
Lived on it for 6 weeks.
In Vietnam, I drink it like water out there. I love the stuff.
I was quite a blanc man, as a lot of you know, in Vietnam, if I'm being honest. I'll still get a shot of these, isn't it?
He made all our lovely friends go running around and go to shops and buy them tons of good stuff.
When they run out of blanc, I said, I'm not being funny with you lads, but I can't drink this. I could, but I knew they'd go and get me blanc.
Yeah.
So I kind of...
The lad behind the bar went off on his bike and went and bought me blanc.
Used it to my advantage, shall we say. Because one thing they do with the Vietnamese is they like to keep the customer happy.
Very hospitable. They really do go out their way.
An absolute banger of a place.
To give you what you want. You couldn't ask for nice people. So, okay, I'm going to go for what, for me, isn't the best one.
Which would be?
Yeah.
The Bivina. Bivina, but it is what it is. Even if you went out and had that in a bar in Vietnam, it would cost you less than £1.
It almost smells a bit vinegary.
Oh my God. No, it's just like an average macro beer. There's nothing in it. What's the date on it? No. 0125. And we've had that here since we came back.
There's no definitive flavours in there, but actually it doesn't taste that gross.
Well, I told you it won't. We sat there, we had a session on this on the first night.
The first night we arrived really late. Our hosts, we got the room from, how much do you pay for the room?
£6 a night.
£6 a night. Lovely big room. And we were really late. They showed us in, showed us around. The lady cooked us food and they brought us beer. This was the only beer that they had, and after all that journey, it was very welcome.
It was very welcome, especially egg fried rice.
It's beautiful food.
That was about 60p. And there you go. As I say, we're fortunate enough. We've got some cheap flights, and we're going back there the end of September. So literally about 6-7 weeks away, isn't it?
Now this isn't my favourite one when I'm over there, but you taste the difference in that.
I know the head redemption's not been exactly. Again, they're much so much. It could be anything.
This style of beer you don't get a lot of smell from.
oh, there's much more to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Straight away, I know there's only 0.8 on the scale, but it's just got a lot more going for it, isn't it? If I'm honest.
It's got more depth to it. It feels like a fuller beer. It has a maltiness. This one kind of just tastes like a little bit of spring water with a bit of beer dropped in.
Not spring water. It's not that bad. I'll tell you what.
It isn't horrible, actually. I was expecting to try it again and go, can't believe I drank that.
Go on then, on to your hero.
Okay.
On to your hero. And she did absolutely love this. She has had it.
I drink
since
it
I've
all
been
the
back here,
time
but
when I'm there.
she was pickled, shall we say. And then where we're going next time, obviously you can get that in the bars.
Everywhere, and it's
literally
cheap as chips.
£1.
Okay, you're going to like that better, but I know why I like them. But I'll explain afterwards.
Okay, don't complicate it.
No.
Yeah, I prefer that.
I knew it.
But that's all right. Do you know what? Then this sounds really weird. I tried yours of that so many times in the bottle, and I just couldn't get into it. And I used to before, but that tastes all right as well.
He's paying double for his drinks what I'm drinking. For me, it reminds me of a very bulk standard Helly's.
What does?
What does?
Sweet.
It's got that sweet malt to it. It's very light, very easy
I
drinking.
could go along with that.
That's what it reminds me of.
And this
Yes,
is more...
I'm not going to say, oh, this is just like a German Helly's. It's not. But when you
It's 60 pence in a
take
can.
it down to the bare roots, that is how I describe it. And I love it. I still love it.
Do you know what? I didn't mind it. But I say, obviously, with the Bivina, it is what it is. But as I say, it's so cheap. It's one of their beers.
I think it's one of the, if not their cheapest.
Yeah, there's a couple along that price structure. I mean, we kept buying them to review them and just drinking them when we were drunk, and it was just like, oh dear. It happens, doesn't it? But as I say, we are fortunate enough. We got some cheap flights and a rather cheap hotel room again.
We are going to
Natrain. Natrain. I pronounce it with Google.
Yeah, the pronunciation is probably rubbish, but this is a beach city, so
yeah,
it's quite big, quite vibrant, but you also have a beach there.
Yep.
I've never been before.
We've never been, and we paid less than £1,000.
2 flights
both
and
of us.
accommodation.
So there you go, beat that to go the other side of the world. And it weren't only that, the advantage of it was we fly from Gatwick,
not one, two.
just down the road. So yeah, we were very happy. There is one little drawback, that we got 7 hours at Shenzhen airport on the way out. So we're going to see a bit of China.
It's what it is.
The airport on the way. Hopefully they've got some Chinese decent beer.
This is
That was nice. I'll go back on this. This is like your Carling, your Carlsberg, your Foster's. It is what it is. But I tell you what, in 35 degrees heat, it's a different kettle of fish.
Yeah, it's your very bulk standard. I would class it as a kind of Foster's.
It's not as bad as Foster's. It's not that bad, but it's not great. Let's be honest.
It's along those lines.
I could definitely drink this one out there, but you don't see that all the time. It's always the Saigon green and the Saigon red that you get in all the bars, which is not this one. I know this looks kind of red. It's purple, isn't it?
That's what I thought. It was the red one.
Year of the Dragon.
It's not, is it? It's
and
the
this
premium
goes
one.
off. I don't say. Okay. 26 of the 12th, 24. There you go. Boxing Day. How mad is that?
When you like something, I thought I'm going to stand here and drink this and go,
050125.
oh,
all in
my
date.
beer that I lived on for like 6 weeks, I'm not going to enjoy at home. I do. I still like that.
These they are what they are. As I said, we're going to try and push a lot more Vietnamese craft things, and rather than just show
they've got
bars.
quite a big craft scene, haven't they? In
Yeah, when we went to the island, as I said earlier, it
it's
wasn't
a very
quite the
small
same.
place.
But we're onshore this time rather than offshore. We're just going to try and show more in the trip than just the bars. I mean, most people that follow our channel are mainly interested in beer.
It's a really new experience because...
But I'll get the old phone out and camera walking around and we'll try and do a lot more than what we did last time. I did quite a lot of videos last time, didn't I? But I try and make it somewhat more interesting and appealing to people, or not just seeing us drunk in the bar and everything. For a change.
There's a beach there, there's a city there, they have loads of bars, loads of eateries, loads of nightclubs, which I don't think we're going to entertain.
Some very nice girly bars.
Yeah, it's not my type of thing, but I think there's something there for everyone. I'm really looking forward to going.
So yeah, it's definitely. I've got to say, and price reflective, all three are a yes. We'll drink them again, in about 6 or 7 weeks' time, because at the end of the day, you go there and it's like a home from home. Yeah. You know the beers. We know we've literally done every beer possible there, haven't we? And it's just like you're reliving it, you're doing it, and that's why
that one is so my go-to. I'm drinking it here, and I'm like really enjoying that. It's just the other two have blown out the water. There is something about this beer. I sit there in Vietnam, I drink it all the time. I drink it with nearly every meal during the day, and I drink it all night long. And you wake up in the morning fresh as a daisy, no hangover whatsoever. I really, really like this beer.
I'm not even gonna even answer that. Sometimes you didn't even wake up in the morning. So, no.
It wasn't a long day. I think, sometimes I got up at lunchtime. It was a long
Sometimes
day.
you didn't get up all day until it came to going out to the bar. You have to get takeaway to the room. Anyway, enough information. As I said, it's a triple yes. My favourite one would be the Export Premium.
If you get the chance to try these,
1, 2,
or
3.
you go to Vietnam, this is one I recommend.
1, 2, 3, in that order. As I say, they are just lagers,
They are bog standard. You've got to remember what you're paying for them. Do not expect anything fancy. This is no frills. But
rather than
this is Helly's guess.
Rather than us sat here going on about the malts and the this and that, they are what they are. You could differentiate that. Them two, I'd struggle more.
God, I could just drink that all day. I love it.
Right, what can I say?
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Let's let her finish her beer, or she's just going to be... Bonjour, everyone.